Hey you guys, what's up? It's Christian and Corey from SuperKamiGuru9000, and we have a brand new backdrop. Look at that bitch. Awesome. And this is going to be our review of Naruto chapter 572. So let's get started.
Alright, so the Naruto chapter opens up with the giant Bijuu balls. They finally collide into each other and they explode up into the air. And yes, I know that sounds incredibly funny, but come on, we're not in 3rd grade here. So the giant balls slam into each other, explode and decimate the landscape, and they fly up into the air. It's really, really awesome looking. And this gives Naruto a chance to actually attack all of the demons at once. And he actually uses his tails, and they actually extend out and they turn into hands. And they grab all of the demons and pull out all their stakes at once. But before this can actually complete itself, we go into the minds of the Kyubis, where they all link together, and they have this kind of like mind resonance moment where they're all like in one place at one time, and they're all talking to each other.
Okay, so now that Naruto is in the Beast Hyperbolic Time Chamber, he starts having a conversation with all the Beasts, and the Jinchuriki are there as well. The Fox also notes that this is a deeper level of connection than what they had earlier. What are you smoking, Corey?
Hookah.
Hookah. It's legal. Okay. Anyway, so back to Naruto and not substance abuse. Pretty much. Naruto is sitting there, and he ends up having this goofy anime face with the Mizukage. He's like, "Oh my God, you're so young. I feel so bad for you. Life as a Jinchuriki must have been so bad as a host and everything. I feel bad that you probably never kissed a girl." And the Fox is like, "Hey man, you never kissed a girl either. I think you only kissed Sasuke." He's like, "Shut up. Fuck you, Fox." And he's like, "I'm actually older than you, and I'm a Mizukage, man, you know." So he's like, "Oh." And that's pretty much how that conversation ends. But first they have the ultimate fist bump. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. And with this fist bump, we go right into a goofy baby fox flashback.
There's also one quick little scene between Roshi and the four-tailed demon, where they basically come to terms with each other, and Roshi finally acknowledges him by calling him son. And this is just a nice little scene between the two. But then this segues into another flashback with the Sage of the Six Paths, and we actually get to see all 9 of the Bijuu standing together. And they're all a lot younger. They're obviously children at this point. And this is really funny to me because my first image of the Fox at first was he's just this super evil, demonic demon. And the first panel of these original Bijoos we see is him, and he's got these chubby little cheeks, and he just looks adorable. And I'm just like... So at this time in the flashback, we can see here that the Sage is talking to all of the Bijuu, and he's basically letting them know, even though you're all separate entities, you'll always be together. Basically, home is where you make it.
Home is where you make it.
Yeah, you like to see homos naked. That's cool, man. Whatever.
No. Home is where you make it.
And we actually get to see that Kurama is actually crying. And it's just, again, I never imagined this character would do anything like this. It really caught me off guard, and it made me kind of laugh a little bit.
So for the last few pages, we see that Naruto goes back to the battlefield, and the beasts are now released from their chakra, chains, and they get sucked back into the Ghetto Mazo. And Naruto looks over at Madara, and he's like, "I know something." And Madara's like, has that question mark, exclamation point, like, "What?" Because they have to do that because he has no facial expressions because he's wearing a mask all the time. And that's pretty much how the chapter comes to a close. A big setup and some revelations this week.
You can now buy baby Beanie Baby Bijoos at the fucking anime conventions now.
Alliteration. Condensation.
Naruto 572 was a pretty okay chapter. It was another good chapter of a lot of really great artwork. There were a lot of great panel scenes with the giant explosion with the Bijuu ball. But obviously the most important part of this chapter was getting to learn the names of all of the 9 demons. And let's just go ahead and go through all of those names right now. You got number 1, that's Shukaku. You got number 2, that's Madatabe. You got number 3, that's Isobu. You got number 4, that's Son Goku. You got number 5, that's Kokuo. You got number 6, that's Saiken the Slug, and something that I think is very funny is that when Utakata was talking to Naruto in this chapter, he didn't say, hey, remember me from the filler? As soon as you guys left, Pain came and fucking killed me!
Thanks for checking in.
Sorry about that. But anywho, then you got number 7, that's Chome, the big-ass bug. You got 8, that's the 8 Tails, and we actually learn he has a name. It's Gyuki. And then, of course, there's number 9, Kurama. So we got to learn all other names this week. That was really, really cool. And, of course, the little flashback with the Sage. We got to see a little bit more of his face. And at the end of the chapter, Naruto's super, super pumped, and you can tell that he knows something. He
knows something and is just really pumped and full of confidence to fight Madara.
Mm.
Absolutely ready. And I really like the baby Bijuu Beanie Babies that we got to see. That was awesome. I also felt though this chapter was a little underwhelming after last week's, which was like a perfect 10 out of 10 in our eyes. And then this week comes in, and we're going to give this one an 8 out of 10. You know, yeah, we did get to see a little bit of the Sage of Six Paths face. Yeah, we did get to see him talk to the Bijous. And revelations are good. They move the story along. But, you know, I don't know. I see Naruto as an action anime, so without a little bit...
Still, it was a very solid chapter, though.
Solid. 8 out of 10 is not bad. And so 8 out of 10 it is this week, you guys. And on to the question of the week. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think happened when they all fist bumped Naruto with their weird, you know, beast high five on him? Was it, do you think they actually transferred chakra to him? Or do you think they just more so put their trust in Naruto to, you know, defend them and help them get them back from the, you know, the Ghetto Mazo statue, which they're stuck inside right now? Let us know with your comments below. And also, if you just want to tell us what you thought of this chapter, your favorite parts, awesome moments, let us know.
Also, you guys know that we love anime, but we also love video games, and I just did an awesome video on Resident Evil, and I did it because they just announced Resident Evil 6. And if you guys want to hear what I think about the Resident Evil series, you should check out that video. It's really, really cool.
So, until next time, guys, SuperKamiGuru9000 out. But whoa! Before you go, if you liked the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up, because we always appreciate it, guys. Until next time, peace.